Ooh, that's nasty. What's up, YouTube? All my people. This Kodiak is so good. I was watching a video last night. One of the larger YouTube dip guys, and he just changed. He I don't know. I guess it's a big deal when he changes his everyday dip, you know. And sorry, my fucking tripod's all fucked. Oh, maybe that'll work. But yeah, and he was saying how he just changed his everyday dip to this Kodiak wintergreen and extolled the virtues of it. And you know, it's funny because I think when Hillary sent this to me, she was like, I don't know, I thought it was like a budget thing or something like that. But this is actually one of the more, you know, like when it comes to dip in America, from what I can suss out, you know, there's a lot of budget brands and there's a lot of premium brands, right? And you know, the budget brands are the ones like Kayak here, you know, or Timberwolf or Longhorn. You know, they come in a plastic can. They're like $1 a can, cheap as fuck. The cut's always weird and kind of waxy. That being said, I like this stuff. You know, but with like products like Copenhagen and Skoal and Stoker's, you know, the cut's really good. You know, with Stoker's, it's really long and kind of random, but that's what makes it good. But with Skoal and Copenhagen, it's a real consistent, good cut, right? With Kodiak, you know, it's kind of the same cut as a Skoal or a Winter or a Copenhagen, but it's so much softer in your mouth, you know, and the wintergreen's so much milder, you know. Yeah, and what he was saying in his video about it last night was he thinks the tobacco is cut thinner, which makes a lot of sense, you know, because it's so much softer in your mouth. It's not rough. Usually there's like a bit of stems and stuff, but anyhow, whatever. I talk about snuff a lot. Nobody gives a fuck but me, I'm sure. Maybe the one or two people who subscribe to me to watch my dip videos. But Kodiak, yeah, it's a fucking good one, man. It's a really good dip. Totally good dip. Love it. Oh yeah, there we go. So I was trying to think of bands that I've been in that I haven't talked about, and one band that came up. I don't know if I have talked about this band, but I'll talk about it again because nobody watches my fucking videos anyway. But okay, one thing I like, you know, as a harmonica player, I've said recently, you know, it's important to play in a band, right? To bounce your music off other musicians and bounce, you know, whatever. You know, I said also, you know, I don't really have much interest in being in a straight up like jump blues band or nothing like that. I have no interest in that. Where I've pursued harmonica in bands has been like with crazy punk rock blues bands like the Jackson Sanatorium, completely off the wall stuff like the Silver Hearts, where you never knew, I played every key, every harmonica in my case, every single gig we played. Just a really wide variety of music. Very out of the box, One thing about this Kodiak is you get a really fucking hard nicotine hit off it. But the bands, anyway, one band I played in, I know I did make a vlog on this. I played a harmonica in a hip hop band called Special Guest. And we had this is in the late 90s, kind of around the time of that new metal stuff, like the Rattling Limp Bizkit and all that shit, like the rap metal kind of stuff. And this band was like a parody of that. It was a complete parody band, like a joke band, called Special Guest. So, the flyers could say, plus special guest, And, we had 3 guys rapping at the front of the stage, like a hard rock band in the background. The drummer and the guitar player went on to play with me in the Jackson Sanatorium. And the bass player owns a pizzeria now. That's really good. But yeah, we used to do shit like dress up in crazy costumes, and we played really weird gigs like Ultimate Frisbee festivals. All the guys in the band but me were into Ultimate Frisbee. I was just a drunk. But yeah, anyhow, we recorded an album just called Special Guest, and we released it on cassette. And when we did the cassettes up, we did them really cool. We put the cassette in the case, wound it up with duct tape, and then took a bolt and put it through we put a hole in the case. Do I have a cassette case around it? We put a hole through the case and where the cassette hole is, and put a bolt right through it and screwed it to the other side. So it was wrapped in duct tape and bolted shut. And that was our cassette. And I still have it somewhere. And but yeah, we did this tape release party. But being the smart asses we were, we called it a crepe release party. And we had this chef with a crepe maker at the door at the front where you paid your admission. So for $5 you got in to see the show. You got a cassette and you got a crepe, a freshly made, delicious crepe. I ate 2 of them that night. And yeah, the gig, that gig, we our costumes were we were basically just in our skivvies, and we painted clothes on us. We were all wearing fucking grease paint for clothes. Oh, it was disgusting. It was the hardest gig to clean up from. And after the gig, we're all because we were a high energy band, right? And we're all sweaty and fucking covered in grease. It was disgusting. But the cool thing about it was playing harmonica in a hip hop band was I really learned to think outside the box with harmonica. It was really a good exercise for my playing. Because it's completely different than playing in a blues band. You're playing hip hop beats, right? Or trying to accentuate that kind of shit. Totally different than playing in a blues band. But yeah, that's my big story for the morning. Happy Friday, everybody. I always do a happy Friday vlog. But yeah, Special Guest. That was a good exercise in harmonica for me. like over 20 years ago. That was fun. Good times. Our singer, one of the main rappers, he used to dress up often in a Superman costume, which was pretty good. But, yeah, special guest. That was cool. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm not going to keep you much longer. This fucking cardiac's making my head swim. Whoa. But I hope you all have a good weekend. I'm going to be out of touch for a good part of tomorrow and Sunday, I believe. Being a dad and stuff. And, but I hope you all have a great weekend. I'll be probably seeing you later today if anybody watches this. But hope you're all getting well, having a great day, and we'll see you later. Bye now.